here to welcome the new EU Ambassador to Malaysia, His Excellency Mr. Luke van der Bond, who has just been posted here for the last 2 months, and this is his first official trip to Penang. So we would like to, of course, welcome him. And we had a very interesting discussion just now, where we discussed about the importance, not just of letting Malaysians understand EU, but also people-to-people cooperation, especially not just in arts, culture. Of course, they are here having an EU Open Day beginning tomorrow, but also in new fields like science and technology and botany. So we had a very good discussion, especially when you talk about European science and technology is right at the forefront globally, and Malaysians can learn a lot from EU. I'm sure EU can also expand many of the ideas and many of the discoveries, which will also lead to, of course, future expansion of trade and commerce. So as I said, we are looking forward to expanding links between EU and Penang, not just in culture, not just in art, which we have, and not just in films, which we have been doing for the last 2 years, but also in new areas, especially in science and technology, and of course, in botany, bearing in mind that Penang has the oldest botanical gardens in Southeast Asia. So we want to officially welcome His Excellency Mr. Luke van der Bond. Please.
Thank you very much, Chief Minister Lim Guan Ang. It's a real pleasure for me to be here. I would like to thank you very much for your warm welcome. You alluded to it. Tomorrow is going to be our second EU Penang Day. In Georgetown, we have 19 ambassadors and chargés d'affaires from EU member states that are represented with embassies in Malaysia, and one actually who comes from Jakarta, the Hungarian ambassador, all descending upon Georgetown for the second time. We hope the first time that this happened was in June 2011. We hope that we can kind of institutionalize this. I think it's a great idea that I think you, as the Chief Minister, are at the origin of, and I thank you for that. We are very much interested in cooperating with Malaysia in general and with Penang in particular. There are areas where we can most likely expand our already rather vibrant cooperation, and those are the areas that were mentioned by the Chief Minister: science and technology, technological development. It's an area where the EU is constantly looking for international partnerships with its own research institutions. So this is something that we will propagate with Brussels, that there is a keen interest to do this in Penang, and we will give that whatever support we can from our EU delegation in Kuala Lumpur. Then also combined with the EU Penang Day tomorrow and the presence of the ambassadors, we will have a meeting with Invest Penang in the morning, and we will meet with, we will have an outreach activity with the University Saints Malaysia in the afternoon, where by coincidence we decided before we had this talk to give a presentation about the organization of higher education and science and technology in the European Union. And then to put the cherry on the cake, in the evening we have the second edition of the EU Film Festival in Penang, this time with even much more films from many more European countries. And we hope that you will all very often and frequently go to the cinema in the coming week. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any questions? If not, we'd just like to thank the ambassador for coming, and we hope that he will come back often. All right.